Hello guys. Hope you're all doing great. In today's tutorial, I will demonstrate how to create a read-only user in SQL Server 2019.
Hello everyone. In this session, we will learn how to create a read-only user in SQL Server 2019. Okay, we'll be performing the following steps. Okay, so we will be performing the following steps. In the first step, we will create a login at the instance level, and then we will create a database user on the database to which the user should have the read-only access, and we'll map the database user and the instance level login. And then we will see whether the newly created user is able to access or read the data inside the tables of various schema. And then what we'll do that we'll grant the read-only built-in database role to this new user, and then we'll cross-verify whether he can read the data from the different tables in different schemas. Okay, so let's proceed. I am going to start my SQL Server Management Studio, and here you can see that I have a database that is AdventureWorks 2017, and I have the Object Explorer over here. So now first step is that I have to create a login. So for that, I'll expand the security tab and select the logins, right click and select a new login. Okay, and here I'll be selecting the SQL Server authentication, and I'll create a user, read only user. So I have created a user, read only user, and then by default the users default default database is master database. I'm not going to change, but for the time being I'm going to avoid all the enforcement of password policy because it's just a testing. Okay, I have to provide the password. I'll be providing the password here. I'm providing a secure password, and then I'll just click on OK to create the user. Okay, so here you can see that the read-only user has been created. So the step number 1 is completed. That is, we have created the login at the instance level, and then we are going to create a database user. So for that, we'll select the database to which the user needs access. So here I'm going to select the Adventure 27 database, and again expand and select the security under the database, and then here the users are there. I'll right click, create a new user. Okay, so I'll give the username as read only user, and I'll browse the login name for the object name. I mean, the username will not be displayed here by default. So what I'm going to do that I'm going to just type the full name, that is read only user, and click on check names, and I can see that username displayed there. Click on OK. So here the read only user database user is mapped with the login user, and we'll click on OK. Okay, so the user has been created. Now let's connect as this user. So what I'll do that I'll just start one more tab, and I'll just click on connect here, database engine. Okay, and here I'm going to select the SQL Server authentication, and I'll give read only user, and I'll give the password. Okay, and click on connect. Now you can see that I have connected over here. Let me close the other tabs. Okay, so here I have connected to the SQL Server engine, and I have connected as a read-only user. You can see the name over here. Now the next step is that I'll see whether I have the access, or this user have the access to or privilege to access the database. So let me expand. I'll select the system databases. I'll expand master. Yes, he is able to access the master database. Now let's try to access the database class. here we are getting a message that database class is not accessible, which is expected because we have not given any privilege for this user on this class database. But we have created the user under the AdventureWorks 27 database, so he should be able to connect to the database. And when we expand the tab, yeah, we are able to access a tab. And but when you look here, when I expand the table list, I'm not able to see any tables over here. Okay, all the system level tables are there, but none of the tables I am able to see. So which means the user is not having the privilege to select or view the tables. So now how do we create or grant the privilege? So let's come back to our steps. We have completed the step number 1, that's we have created instance level login, we have created a database level user, and we have cross verified whether the user can see the tables in the different schemas. The user is not able to see. Not able to see. Okay. The next step is that grant read-only database role to this user. For that, we'll go to the administrative account we have connected, and then select the user one again. So I'll double click on this user. Okay, and here on the left hand side you can see the membership. Remember, a point to be noted is that I am selecting the user from the database. So I want the user to have the read-only privilege inside the Adventure 2017 database. So I'll expand that database, go to security, and then double click on the user from the Object Explorer. So I am getting another window which gives the details about the read-only user which we created, and select the membership tab here. And here you can see that the built-in database roles, and you can see that there is one built-in database role which is DB_data reader. So select that and click on OK. Okay, so now that we have granted the privilege. Now let's connect to the let's go to the previous connection what we made here. So here I am as read-only user. Let me make a refresh and see whether I am able to connect. Select the Adventure 2017 database. Okay, and I'll expand tables. Okay, now you can see that I am able to see all the tables under this database. So this is a database. We have given a read-only privilege. Now we are able to see the database, and we are able to access the database. We are able to list the tables, and let's see whether we are able to view the data. So for that, select any table, right click, and then you can just give select top 100 rows. Okay, and you can see that we are getting the results over here. Okay, now let's see whether we are able to add records to a table. For that, I have created a small table, that is a test table which contains only one record, and I right click, and then I'll just edit top 20 records. But yeah, okay, so here there is a column within a value null. I'll just try to modify this, and I'll give the name or value Vaishit. Okay, and I'll try to save it. Okay, so you can see that the execute tab is denied there. So don't worry, let me try to run as a SQL statement. So what I'll do that I'll give insert into sales dot test table. Table name is listed over here, values, brackets open, Vaishit, because it's only one record, so we are fine. And let me try to execute this command. Okay, when I executed, it gives me a clear message that insert permission was denied on the object test table on database AdventureWorks 2017 for the schema scales. So from this, it's clear that this user has only the read-only privilege, but he don't have the privilege to insert or modify any tables inside the database. Okay, so I assume that this session was clear for you. To summarize, we have learned how to create a read-only database on in SQL Server 2019, but these steps are applicable for the previous versions as well. So we have created the steps. What we followed was we have created a new user, and then we have associated a user with the database user on AdventureWorks 2017 database, and then we connected to the database and tried to view the tables, and we were not able to view. Then what happens then, from the administrative connection, we have granted the built-in database role, that is db_data read role to this user, and then after that we have cross-verified again. At this point we were able to view the records of different tables inside this database, but we were not allowed to perform any changes like the insert or update. All those changes or all those privileges were denied to this user, and we were not able to do anything. I hope this session was clear for you, and we'll be coming back with more interesting videos in the next session. Till then, take care.